not even daylight. Nothing you can see through the windows, it's dark. So, good morning. And here are the seeds I'm starting in 2023. Or that I want to. This is very ambitious. I've been working on, I don't know if you can see that. It's very rudimentary with wine spots on it. But this is a very rudimentary design of the potager. That's it, the perimeter, the fenced in perimeter, and then the beds in the middle. And so I've been kind of doodling where I want to put things. Like my towers, my squash towers, I think this year they're going to be tomato towers. You know, that kind of a thing. And then what tomatoes maybe to put there. So yesterday, I'm going through my seeds and deciding what I want to see in that garden. And I think it's too many things. I just don't know how I'm going to fit it all in here. I've got too many things, so let's go through the things. Maybe I should organize them first, like tomatoes, beans. Random category: artichoke, green globe, eggplant. This is the diamond eggplant that I just got from MIGardener. Beautiful. And then a Rosa Bianca eggplant that I got from MIGardener last year. Beans, so this is a big stack of beans. But I need all the beans. I did not get all the beans last year. What I got was that dry and dusty Thai soldier long bean. I didn't want that bean. I want some tasty beans. So I have here, this is Kitchen King garden bean, tenderette bush bean, oriental yard long bean, rattlesnake bean, calypso bean. This is Burpee's tender pod garden bean. Oh, and I have two of them. Good. Blue Lake 274 bush variety. More rattlesnake pole beans left over from Baker Creek. Scarlet Emperor pole runner bean. I bought this for the ornamental aspect, but you can also eat the beans. More tenderette, plenty of tenderette. And these packets are a lot, there's a lot of beans left. And then the Chinese red noodle bean. One of my favorites from last year. Okay, so all the beans. Have to figure out where all those beans are gonna go. Just for size, just so you know what size garden we're dealing with on this piece of paper, graph paper here. This is one that I sketched out when we very first built it. I don't know if you can see better, just the dimensions. That's how big my potager is. So this is 48 feet. The sides are 30 feet. And then the little short boxes before the little entrance gate, these are 18 feet. So 48 by 30 by 18, it's pretty big. And then I have beds in the middle. I think I'm trying to grow too many things, but we'll see. Anyway, I gotta find a place to put these beans. Peas. Elliot killed pretty much all my peas. Oregon Sugar Pod 2. Snowbird pea. And Sugar Daddy. So this is what I had left over from the last time I planted peas. I really want some more Sugar Snap peas. Okay, next, summer squash. I've got the Golden Summer crookneck squash. The ones in these brown packets here are from True Leaf Market, from that grab bag that I got from them. Zucchetta tromboncino. Supposed to be vine borer resistant, right? The vine borers killed mine. Killed it dead. Between the vine borer and the leaf-footed bug, it was drained dry. And it was pretty tall. It was about 8 feet tall. I had it growing up, trellis thing. Big, beautiful leaves, big, beautiful plant, and the critters killed it. So, but I have a game plan for next year. I'm not going to tell you my secret, but I'm hoping it works. So, white scallop squash, these are delicious. I love them. The vine board let me have one. And then the Pattison Panache Frenchy French is what I call it for the last couple years. I think I've gotten one to eat. That vine board, I'm telling you. Caserta squash, this was probably my favorite that I grew last year. Last year was the first time I grew it. I love this zucchini. I probably got the most number of these before the vine borer killed it. And then this round zucchini, kind of this 8-ball type round zucchini. I thought about planting some of these actually this weekend. You know why? Because it's a 45-day if we can stay warm. Yesterday it was 75 degrees, 96% humidity. Right now at 6 a.m., it's probably 7 by now. At 7 a.m., we're already at 70 degrees and it's raining. So just one seed. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything. Melons. This is Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. Crimson Sweet Watermelon. And this is the Delice de la Table melon from MIGardener. This is some Share Taste melon. I'm not showing the envelope with my address on it. Seed King Express. He's in Houston. Yeah. And then a Kajari melon. Now, these are large things. Some of these things are large vining things. I just don't know what I'm thinking. Trying to get all these in this garden. We'll see. Onions. Tokyo long white bunching onion. Need to get those started. White Lisbon bunching onions. And then I already have seedlings going of this Italian red of Florence. Oh, it's raining now. Ooh, it just came down hard. Okay. And then this red long of Tropea. I'm gonna grow some more of those. I already have some going, but I'm thinking I need more just for the color. I wanna walk into that garden and just be bombarded with sensory things. Color, fragrance, beauty. Lettuces and leafy things. I've got to get more black-seeded Simpson going. Little Caesar, more of that going. Georgia collards. Elliot killed all of my baby collards that were out there. They were just too small. They couldn't handle it. Red Giant Mustard. Elliot killed it. Spinach. This is New Zealand. This is the cold-sensitive, hot weather. I'm thinking it may be like a Malabar spinach. Here's the Malabar spinach. Maybe not as mucilaginous. These might be perennials here. This one can be a perennial to zone 8. No lower than zone 8, and we're 8B, 9A. So that is, I'm excited about that. So, and I also have the Malabar spinach. I've got a sweet mesclun salad mix. Get that going. Arugula. Also got this from True Leaf Market. It's from Kitazawa Seed Company. That's all of my leafy greens for this pile. That's not all that I have going because I'll show you the seedlings that are already started here in a minute. Peppers, sweet peppers. Jimmy Nardello. The giant Marconi pepper that I got from MIGardener. The Corno de Toro, which translates into bull's horn or horn of the bull. Corno de Toro. That's fun. California Wonder. And I have a couple more California Wonder and California Wonder. So I want to go ahead and see if these older seeds will germinate first, because these are older, and last year I had really poor germination. So I'll finish up these packets, and if I don't get enough seedlings, then we'll go on to the new one. Long story. Oh, that is not sweet pepper. Big Jim pepper. I have one left in here, Rochelle. Brampton Gardener. I'm going to try it again. I think I killed the other 2 or 3 that you gave me. There's one left in here. I thought it was empty. I'm going to try to grow it. Cubanelle pepper. Loved these. Also sweet banana pepper. I make the best pickled banana peppers. Everybody loves them. All 3 people who've tried them. And then I have a hot pepper. This is an organic cayenne long red thin pepper. Next, carrots and parsnips. I threw the parsnip in here. I need to get that out in the garden. Yeah, need to do that. And then all of my carrots, almost all of my carrots, Elliot killed. After the storm, they looked a little sad, and then they kind of perked back up. Then we had a huge thunderstorm that beat them all to heck, and they died. So I've got to redo all my carrots again. So we're doing Littlefinger, we're doing Short and Sweet, we're doing Danvers 126, we're doing Black Nebula, and then have more Littlefinger in case I need it. Some herbs, holy basil, Tulsi for tea, and some Genovese basil. Squashes, winter squashes. I have some delicata. This is homegrown 2022. This is spaghetti squash. So we're gonna try that again. Vine Board killed it last year. Squash, winter, sweet meat. Vine Board killed it. I never tasted any of these. Waltham butternut. supposed to be vine borer, a little bit more resistant, more tolerant. Vine borer killed it. Killed it. This is Waltham butternut. My vine borers are vicious. Small sugar pumpkin, we're gonna try that. Long Island cheese, we're gonna try that. I don't know where I'm gonna put all these. Valenciano pumpkin. Sweet dumpling squash, this is a climber. I mean, most of them will climb if you put the vine up. Anyway, and then the Girardale pumpkin, I don't know where I'm gonna put these. There's only so much perimeter. And there's so many vines. So, I'm just gonna have to do some magic because I want all these things. And this is not even everything I have. I have cases full of seeds. These are some radishes and some other miscellany. Radishes and miscellany. So, crimson giant radish, need to get those out in the garden like soon. And then this round black radish. I've got some more French breakfast. I had that on my list and I got to cross it off because I forgot True Leaf Market sent me a big old fat packet. So that's nice. And then the watermelon radish. I had already planted some out. Elliot killed them, so I got to redo it. Early Scarlet Globe. Elliot killed. Redo. Daikon. Elliot killed. I thought these were a little more cold hardy, but these were still kind of baby seedlings. My legs hurt from working out in the garden yesterday. I'm so stiff today. Anyway, daikon radish. Do-over. White egg turnip. Do-over. It's a lot of, these are Elliot casualties. These are Elliot casualties. Yes, the icicle short top radish. Do-over. Another problem I'm having is that a third of the garden is part shade. So this is a lot of growing space that, you know, if it was in full sun, I'd have plenty of room for tomatoes and melons and, you know, but this I can only put my shadier things, lettuces, some kale, some peas, you know, some things that can take a little bit of shade. Actually, I've grown some cucumbers in the shade too. Where are my cucumbers? Anyway, I'll have to go get, I forgot to go through the cucumber pouch. Post-production, Nicole here to show you the cucumbers. Feel it's important. Armenian cucumber, that's going on a trellis out there. Also this painted serpent. I got both of these last year. I did get one Armenian, and I didn't get any serpent, so I have two Armenian packs. Oh, and lemon cucumber. That's going on my arch trellis for sure, the wagon arch. I'm also gonna do some straight eight. And I wanted a pickling cucumber. I know I bought some. What is that, muncher? Yeah, I could do some muncher. We'll do some muncher as well. Here we go, national pickling. We're gonna do national pickling. I got a few last year. I only got like 5 little gherkins, little tiny ones. Mexican sour gherkins. Speaking of gherkins, I'll probably try those again. The ones that came up last year were volunteers. So maybe I'll get more volunteers and I won't have to germinate actual seeds. Is that market more? I don't know if I need to do all these. Miniature white I do want to do because there's only a few seeds left. Miniature white. Those were good. Those were a favorite of 2021. I did like those a lot. Straight eight. Okay, yeah, that's all I have of those. That's my cucumbers. Okay, back to whatever I was showing you. Let's go through some of the miscellany that I have over here. These are miscellaneous things. I have some things in baggies. Things I've gotten from friends. Lovely Miss Cherie with At Home with Cherie. I won these from Cherie. These are bitter melon seeds. Anyway, I really want these to grow because bitter melon seeds are expensive. These ones are from Baker Creek. This is Siamese bitter melon. So I got 2 seeds there, Siamese bitter melon. This is Abashi bitter melon. I got 2 of those. So wish me luck. I've got some asparagus seeds. Get those in the ground because these take like 3 years, 3, 4, 5 years before I get anything. And then double red sweet corn. This was a favorite of mine last year, and I tried to get more seeds from MIGardener, and I think they're still out. But my friend Moni had given me some seeds last year and I forgot I had them and I found them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seeds, that's plenty. That's ornamental grass, bunny tails. I love this grass so much. I only got 1 or 2 little floofs. I had 2 plants and they sent up some little floofs. And then I got some more corn. This is original 8-row golden bantam, True Leaf Market. So we'll try that corn. Now these are some seeds that I got from MIGardener. This is a Solanum Kitoense Narangilla. Yes, I butchered that. Anyway, I got a bunch of seeds. It's like a thorny tropical citrusy tasting thing, I think. I know it had a lot of thorns, kind of like, what is that tomato that I grew that I hate? Lychee tomato. Don't buy that, don't grow it. Don't do it. And then anyway, my Roselle seeds from my Roselle hibiscus, Jamaican sorrel, whatever else you call it. I don't know, anyway. Love that. I only got 2 trees last year. I had planted like 13 seeds. They all came up. I let them die. It's how I do things. But I want a whole grove of them because I only got 3 jars of jam. And we gave 2 away, so I have 1 big jar of jam. We gave away the little ones. Anyway, I want to make lots of jam because it's good. Purple top white globe turnips, Elliott killed. Bib butterhead, get some of that going. Oh, and then the Tonda di Parigi. This should be with the carrots. I planted some out the other day, and they have not come up yet, so I may need to plant out more. Anyway, in the baggies here are things that I've collected from people, and I'm going to go ahead and just plant them out this year just so I can get rid of the baggies. In this baggie here, I've got purple bumblebee tomato. I've got some Merlot lettuce. This one, I have a blue cream berries tomato, red burgundy onion. So we'll use all of those up. This bag here, bottom of the box seeds and dog hair. Oh, and these are some silver sunflowers. These things get huge, multi-headed, huge monsters. They're going around the windmill. Yay! Okay, last baggie of things. Yes, I've got a sugar pea magnolia tendril pea. Anyway, I have 1 pea left. Benny Kodim, I have 1, that's a watermelon. I have 1 seed left. Chrysanthemum, don't know what kind, I just wrote chrysanthemum. And then spaghetti squash, but I don't see the spaghetti squash in there either. So it's probably just chrysanthemum and a watermelon and a pea. Plant those, get rid of them. Get rid of the baggie. Okay. There. We got a little bit of daylight going on. Anyway. All right, guys. Let me show you the things that I've already started from seed. That's some of them. Oh, God bless America. Tomatoes. Some of the most important things. Tomato, Cherry Falls. It's a bush cherry. This is going in the baskets. Can't wait for that. Oh, here, we'll do ground cherries too because they're kind of tomatoey but different. I've got 2 ground cherries. I've got pineapple ground cherry from Botanical Interest. And then I've got Aunt Molly's ground cherry from Baker Creek. Super Sweet 100. Favorite of last year. Prolific. I picked off the last tomato maybe 3 weeks ago, like in December. Berry's Crazy Cherry. Started them last year. I had a couple of plants. I even had a couple of flowers. Never got any of those crazy cherries. Indigo Rose, beautiful. Maybe 2 weeks ago I picked a tomato. It was right before Elliott, and I had another one on the way. I mean, these were little troopers. San Marzano, also haven't gotten one yet, but I had plants. This fall. Climbing Triple Crop. I have planted so many of these seeds out of this packet. I've never seen a plant or a tomato. All right, well, luckily I have a bunch left. There's like 20 or 30 seeds in here, thank goodness. And I've probably planted out 10 seeds. Climbing Triple Crop. This is a pole tomato Oxheart. Wapasina Pinicon Peach. Had one of these growing this fall, And it had a little baby peach on it when Elliot came and just destroyed my world. Pink Berkeley tie-dye had one of these too before Elliot. It was doing just fine. Orange accordion, I've tried this seed several times. I did get a nice, healthy big plant going this fall. But it never really bloomed. So I can't blame this one on Elliot. It just wasn't, but I'm gonna try again because look at that. That is cool and it's huge. So, beefsteak. I got a few of these last year. So these American Seed from the dollar store, I get really good germination on these. Cherokee Purple. I have been growing these for 2 seasons now. I've never gotten one. Base 55 had a nice big plant growing in a pot. Never got anything. It got too hot too fast last year. We were already in the 90s by mid-April and it just didn't stop. Well, it didn't stop, did it? Till maybe October. It was 90s and 100s for many months. Anyway, the tomatoes just... Vintage Wine. Grew these last year, never got anything. Paul Robeson. Grew this last year, never got anything. Story. This is my story. Dr. Witchy's Yellow. Last 2021, not 2022, 2021, I got 1 tomato. And I sliced it really thin and I dehydrated it. It was so tasty. And I coined a new term for my dehydrated tomatoes. They are tomato chips. They're not sun-dried tomatoes, they're tomato chips. I'm gonna patent that. I have a red cherry tomato. It says tons of tomatoes. Got this from True Leaf Market. And then, probably 2 of my favorites that I'm excited to try is the Patio Choice Yellow Bush Cherry. Cute container. And I'm actually gonna start these. Actually, I'm starting all my tomatoes today. What is it, January 5th? New Year's Day was yesterday, and I didn't even have that much to drink because I've been sick. I haven't been feeling well, so I didn't drink a lot New Year's. Today is the 2nd of January, and I'm starting my tomatoes. So these, I mean, I might be able to get these. I might be able to get fruit, like by the beginning of March. That'd be nice. And then Sun Gold. Everyone's raved about it. I've heard so much about it. Never tried one. Everyone says I'm gonna love it. I can't wait. So anyway, these are getting started today. Maybe. It's a rainy day. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna start some tomatoes. Because our last frost for my area, I'm in Cleveland, Texas, just north of Houston. Our last frost date is around March 20th. So I need to have all of these things ready to go outside by the end of March. So that's fantastic. I don't have much time. I have literally the 6 to 8 weeks for me is getting close to right now. 6, 8, 12 weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and get them going because I can pot them up. I will probably pot up my tomatoes several times before they go outside. I want nice, big, healthy plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 21 tomatoes, and then 2 ground cherries. Seedlings. I've been recording for 48 minutes. So dumb. Okay, let me show you the seedlings real quick and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so here's what's already going under the grow lights. This whole tray here is cabbages. Charleston Wakefield cabbage here, and then the red acre cabbage there. I've got red salad bowl lettuce, and I see when I took the lid off some dry cells. These are bone dry, so I don't know what's going on, why I let that happen. But anyway, I've got a summer bib lettuce and some Swiss chard that I'm trying to kill because I'm keeping it dry. And then there's some Lacinato kale and kohlrabi there in the back. And then this tray of goodies, oh, it's just my favorite tray. It's a beautiful tray of things. This is where I have my onions. I've got the red long of Tropea. I have 1 strawberry. I got 1 strawberry down there. The Brentwood lettuce has that pretty coloring to it. Corn mosh. I just didn't get that much. I didn't get that much germination on the corn mosh. And this dazzling blue kale is just the prettiest thing. I don't know if you can see that. It's gorgeous. And then this is the Napa cabbage here. So big and healthy. More red onions. And then I have the trucus, that trucus lettuce, beautiful red lettuce. And then I have the tatsoi, beautiful. And these are my geraniums. Look at those little pelargoniums. These are little pelargoniums. And then I have the bull's blood. Yeah, I think it's bull's blood or bullseye red, something. It's a Brussels sprout. Sorry, Brussels sprout. More geraniums. Got some money plant there, and then some straw flowers way at the back. Straw flowers. So, oh, my little red onions are starting to turn red. Cute. Down here, I had started more seeds, but I had nowhere to put them. Started these the other day. We've got Fort Hook Giant Swiss Chard, DeRapa Noventina Broccolini, Finocchio Fennel, because Elliot killed my fennel. Red, yellow, oh, Wonder Blend Strawberry. Yes, because I want more. I only got that one little seedling. This is Red Russian Kale. Elliot killed mine that was out there. Snowball Y Cauliflower, because, you know, I've told you that story. Oh, this lid isn't on very good. Do I have any germination? I don't see anything. What is this? Mammoth Dill. I don't see anything yet. So yeah, need all the dill. And then the last one here is organic chives. Okay. Ugh. Oh, hold on. And then I have some onions growing in here. Yellow Granex, PRR. What is this? Winter time. Got some more beets there. This is Texas Grano 502. Got more cabbages there like I need them. And then these are my Zabroon shallots. And then here's my Jimmy Nardello. Jimmy Nardello pepper, I got 3. So, and these are the pelargoniums that have bloomed. I grew these from seed. How cute is that? Yeah. If I can grow stuff like that from seed, I don't need to keep going to the garden center. So, you can see it's a rainy day. Yeah. Back to the kitchen. But I'm excited for this season. I think I have my act together this year. While it is a little ambitious, it is an act, and it is together right here on this table. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.